What's up, guys? This is Omar Best of howtobeastockmarketplayer.com, and I just wanted to do a quick review of an ebook that I just read. It's called Income Investing Secrets, and it is by Richard Stoker. And in this book, he goes over investing for income versus investing for capital gains. And I must admit, I'm guilty of this as a stock market investor. I am always looking for companies that I feel like they are undervalued and they will appreciate or increase in value over the long term or over time. And by focusing so much on investing for capital gains or for capital appreciation, I kind of overlook investing for income. And I know that I'm not the only stock market investor that does this. There are a lot of stock market investors that do this, where we just totally forget about investing for dividend income, current income, or investing for income. And in the book, he also talks about what Richard Kiyosaki said. Richard Kiyosaki is the author of a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and in this book, he talks about an asset. It's not an asset unless it generates you income. So an asset is anything that generates income. So with that said, holding on to a stock, waiting for it to appreciate in value, does not necessarily generate you any type of income. And a good example of that is Apple computer stock. Right now, Apple computer stock is priced at about $600 per share. But the amazing thing about this company is that they have not given out any dividends since 1995. They have not given out any dividends since 1995. That's over 20 years. So unless you sell your stock in Apple Computer, you will not see any type of income. So the book, it shows how investing in stocks for dividend is more beneficial than investing in stocks for capital gains. It talks about some of the advantages to investing in dividends. He says, you receive income from your stocks. You receive cash. You can reinvest your dividends to purchase more stock. A lot of people, they elect to reinvest their dividends, so they will roll over the dividend payments that they have received, and they'll roll it over to purchasing more stock. And the kicker is, it does not matter if the stock price is up or down. It doesn't matter if you are in a bull or bear market. You still will get dividend income. Some other points that he made is that dividend payments are a good indicator that the company is actually making a profit. Keep in mind that a lot of these corporations can doctor up their financial statements and make it seem like they are profitable when in fact they are not profitable. A good example of this is Enron. Enron, on their financial statements, it showed that they were profitable. However, when Bank of America and all of these other banks started calling them and saying, hey, I need a payment on this loan, and Enron couldn't deliver, then in actuality, on paper, they showed that they were making a profit, but in actuality, they did not have any type of cash. Um, Also, dividends indicate that a company appreciates its shareholders. Uh, Simply because they're sharing in the profits, they're allowing their shareholders to share in the profits of the company. The book also highlights other types of investment vehicles like corporate bonds, U.S. Treasury bonds, mutual funds, index funds, master limited partnerships. I mean, he goes over about a good 20 different types of investment vehicles that you can try to get involved with. I mean, it, and he goes in detail. I mean, the book is almost 300 pages. So, I mean, you have a lot of content in here, a lot of valuable content within the book. So I strongly recommend that if you're someone who wants to learn more about investing in stock or investing period, I strongly recommend that you take a look at Income Investing Secrets. We've included a link in the description box, and of course, we do receive a commission if you were to purchase this ebook through our link. But I strongly recommend that you take a look at Income Investing Secrets, especially if you are trying to learn about investing. Once again, this is Omar Best from howtobeastockmarketplayer.com.